All right, how you doing, ladies and gentlemen? This is AJ, your online coach, coming at you today. And I'm doing something a little different tonight because I typically do a video for you guys in the morning. I chose to do this one at night so I can kind of show you some things that I still do at night. That's a little different than what I do in the daytime. So I figured I'd kind of break it up a little bit and kind of do one at night so you can kind of see what I do at night also. And I do admit, sometimes it's a little harder to get things done. There's a lot of distractions. You get home, you're tired, and like I told you, like when I get home from Uber and I'm dead tired. So I figured I'm gonna see if I can probably cut off an hour of my Uber time so I can come home and get it done a little earlier, because once things get a little better, when income comes in a little better, then I won't need to be out Ubering so long at night, so I can kind of work a regular schedule and kind of get some good rest, because like I told you, I still listen to my infinite looper at night, and I kind of show you some things. But here, what I wanted to do is kind of show you, this is my YouTube channel here, and I am, these are the videos that I got. I'm trying to replace these because I really like the part-time referral agents emblem, so I'm going to put that with all my videos there. Sometimes you don't see my face, you know what I mean? You got my face there making some silly pictures sometimes, you know what I mean? But, these are the videos that I'm making, I don't know if you saw that one, but, I talked to some guy and I did a video with him. And I like to do advertising with people. So I kind of do it's kind of a little better for me to kind of get my video out there. This way I can have it out there for a different type of content. So when people will need me, because I still do website stuff, but my buddy's actually going to take that over now, so I'm just going to kind of help get them ranked on Google, which is something that I like to do. Make a video with them and do like a it's kind of like an interview that I do with them, and I put it on YouTube, and I'll actually rank it for them. So like this one here, I ranked this guy here, best Ethiopian store in Kansas City area. You know what I mean? So I ranked that one for him. So, I'm just trying to rank some things. This way I'm putting my videos out for myself. Plus I'm putting out a video for a customer, which means it gives me more authority in what I'm doing here. There's a couple of videos that I'm doing. And sometimes I'll replace these, you know what I mean? So you see, these are a lot of videos here that I've made. I don't know if you saw them all, but but that's just my thing. But here, let me get back to what I really wanted to talk about, is when you guys are doing your statement, you need to say your statement, but, something that I also do too is a book by T. Harv Hecker. And he's talking about what are the things you say when you say to yourself. So this one here, this is the infinite looper, what I was telling you about before. This one here, you can actually make a video. So go to make a video on your phone, and then you can set it private so nobody can actually see it. But then you can take that video that you've made, when you do the share button, you share it and you stick it right in here, and then you hit play, and that thing will continue to play throughout the night, and you'll be able to hear that. I am saving, So you'll be able to hear that. And I got some speakers. I had let me show you the speakers that I had here. I had some speakers. I don't know if you can see these speakers here. I kind of got these speakers here. These are like a pillow speaker with a little extension here on the end. But these weren't loud enough for me. So I just got regular speakers that you put to your computer. So I have a set of these. I have a set of these with the volume on there, and I just turn those suckers up. And you can get those for like $20. You know what I mean? And they're really loud. And if you want to use it with the headphones, you could do it with the headphones. But I like to record my voice and have these speakers. I got these speakers right on my bed, and I got them as loud as I can hear them, and I'll fall asleep with those. So it's actually getting into my subconscious mind. So if you got a problem of saying your if you got a problem of saying your statement, maybe you can make it and do it like that with the speakers, and then maybe you're sitting there laying while you're trying to go to sleep. It'll start getting in your brain. You'll start remembering some of those things. But there's also another things that I was using before I started saying my statements that way. I was doing these binary beats. Okay, you just look these up on YouTube, and you can find any one you want. You know, you got 3 hours one binary beats, and you kind of listen to these. You know, see which ones you like. This is 8 hours long. I like this one here, millionaire mindset. This binary beats sleep meditation for positive energy. You know, these are some of the things that you can use, and you can actually listen through them throughout the day. Some of these say don't listen to them while they're in the car because they can put you to sleep. So be careful of that. Read that pretty good. This one's a 9-hour one. You know, prosperity. I think there's an I am one in here somewhere. But, you know, those are just some examples that you can guy on. So, you know, Google binary beats, find one that you like, and maybe put some music to it, and say your statement with it. You know what I mean? Let that stuff play while you're doing it, you know, just so you can kind of hear what it kind of sounds like. You know, and these are just some little tricks that people don't really tell you about. That, you know, sometimes when we do things, it's the small details that people kind of leave out. And when they're talking about stuff, boy, it looks like my internet's pretty slow today. Come on, let's go. I'm just kind of give you a little example here. All right, forget that. Forget that deal. Stop it. Boy, it won't even stop. Let's refresh that sucker. See what happens. See what happens if it works. You know, these are little tricks that I use, man. I mean, I'm not special. I'm just learning things. And, you know, if you really want to be, you know, a millionaire, if you really want to make that money, you do these crazy things that people do, because, you know, these are the things that crazy people do, and they be successful. But these are the things that other people won't do. Like, oh, I'm not doing that. Okay, then you stay right where you're at. You know, this one here looks like it requires headphones. You see that little headphone thing? So this one looks like it requires headphones. Sometimes you can still use them after. Yeah, that thing is just going too slow. Not so probably gonna do. But here's a tapping thing that I like. This one here is by Brad Yates. I like Brad Yates because oh, see, now it starts. You see that? Now it starts. Let's stop. Okay. This one here is Brad Yates. I like Brad Yates because he kind of teaches you how to do it. So you can kind of watch over that.
Program called Money Beyond Belief with Dr. Joe Vitale from The Secret. And some people might be thinking, gee, Brad, your message tends to be a little more spiritual. Isn't this kind of materialistic? Well, I'm not going to go into all of that right now. I'll answer some of that in the info box over there. But here's the thing. Just like any of the issues that block us, a lack of money isn't really the problem. You know, it's a symptom of the problem, which to me is we've forgotten who we are, that we are connected to infinite source. And when you're feeling that connection, you know, you have plenty of abundance, more than enough money.
You guys want to do his tapping session real quick? All right, check it out.
So, there's a lot of ideas about money, and one of them is that you have to have money to make money. Now, from law of attraction, we would say, well, you have to feel that you have money to make money. So it does make sense that if you have money, it's easier to feel that you have money. But I don't think it's necessary. We can get that feeling right now. So, again, if you choose to tap along, you must take full responsibility for your own well-being, just in case some stuff comes up, which it might.
Side of the hand.
I am rich.
I am rich.
And I choose to love and accept myself.
And I choose to love and accept myself.
I am rich.
I am rich.
And I choose to love and forgive myself.
And I choose to love and forgive myself.
I am rich.
I am rich.
I choose to know.
I choose to know.
I choose to feel.
I choose to feel
That I am connected to infinite source.
that I am connected to infinite source.
There is abundance all around.
There's abundance all around.
It's here for me too.
It's here for me too.
I was born rich.
I was born rich.
I am rich.
I am rich.
And I choose to deeply and completely
And I choose to deeply and completely
love and forgive and accept myself.
love, forgive, and accept myself.
And any of the people in my life
And any of the people in my life
who caused me to doubt my wealth.
who caused me to doubt my wealth.
I am rich.
I am rich.
I am rich.
I am rich.
I am very wealthy.
I am very wealthy.
I am connected to infinite source.
I am connected to infinite source.
There is abundance all around me.
There's abundance all around me.
I choose to see it.
I choose to see it.
I choose to feel confident about
I
it.
choose to feel confident about it.
I choose to know that it's there for me.
I choose to know that it's there for me.
Clearing the reasons
Clearing the reasons
why I shouldn't allow abundance.
why I shouldn't allow abundance.
Clearing the reasons
Clearing the reasons
why I shouldn't say that I'm rich.
why I shouldn't say that I'm rich.
Why I shouldn't feel rich.
Why I shouldn't feel rich.
Maybe I look at my bank account
Maybe I look at my bank account
and figure that's the limit.
and figure that's the limit.
But there is infinite abundance.
But there's infinite abundance.
Just like if someone said to me,
Just like if someone said to me,
there's a vast blue sky above me.
there's a vast blue sky above me.
When I look up at the ceiling
When I look up at the ceiling
and say, no, that's the limit.
and saying, nope, that's the limit.
That's as far as it goes.
That's as far as it goes.
Because that's as far as I can see.
Because that's as far as I can see.
I'm not going to argue that.
I'm not going to argue that.
I may have to take a few steps
I may have to take a few steps
to go where I can see the vast blue sky.
to go where I can see the vast blue sky.
But I know it's up there.
But I know it's up there.
Looking at my bank statement
Looking at my bank statement
and saying that that's the limit
and saying that's the limit
would be the same as saying the ceiling was the limit.
would be the same as saying the ceiling is the limit.
And I'm letting go of any need to do that.
And I'm letting go of any need to do that.
I am rich.
I am rich.
I have money beyond belief.
I have money beyond belief.
I am very wealthy.
I am very wealthy.
And that's okay.
And that's okay.
The abundance is all around.
The abundance is all around.
It must be here for me.
It must be here for me.
God must want us to have it.
God must want us to have it.
That's why He created it.
That's why He created it.
I can be rich
I can be rich
and do really good things with my money.
and do really good things with my money.
I can allow myself
I can allow myself
to enjoy so much of what this world has to offer.
to enjoy so much of what this world has to offer.
And I can help others do the same.
And I can help others do the same.
All this fear
All this fear
that if I say that I'm rich,
that if I say that I'm rich,
I'll spend foolishly.
I'll spend foolishly.
I don't need to do that.
I don't need to do that.
Rich people spend wisely.
Rich people spend wisely.
I'm a good steward of my money.
I'm a good steward of my money.
I take care of my money.
I take care of my money.
I use it wisely.
I use it wisely.
I spend it wisely.
I spend it wisely.
And as I let myself know that,
And as I let myself know that,
I give myself permission to have a whole lot more.
I give myself permission to have a whole lot more.
Acknowledging that I am rich.
Acknowledging I am rich.
In body, mind, and spirit.
In body, mind, and spirit.
And take a deep breath. And let it go. Thank you.
You're welcome, Brad. All right. So that's something that I do at night. So that's pretty good. If you guys do a tapping session with Brad Yates, that'll be actually pretty good for you. But you got to do it. You know what I mean? These are just little things that I do. I mean, I know it's discipline. I know it's hard to do these things, and I know that it's not normal because you got something else that that you're already doing. And in order to get things, in order to create a habit, you have to change it. You have to change one habit to create another habit. So if you have a habit of watching TV before you go to bed, watching Facebook before you go to bed, or whatever you do, you know, try to be cognizant of those things that you do and see if you can replace one thing at a time. You know, maybe go say your statement. Hey, it takes me an hour to do my statement. Why? Because I said I want to do it 30 times a day. And I know in order for me to get 12 at a time, it takes me at least an hour to get 12 of those done. You know what I mean? So you figure out what you want to do and how long you want to do it. And Napoleon Hill says do it once in the morning, once at night. So if you can do habits with that, and he says do it sometimes part in a day. But he also says in a DVD, say it 12 times a day. So break it down. If you just want to do 12 times a day to get started, then you need to figure it out. You know, that's 4, 8, 12. You know, 4 times in the morning, 4 times in the lunchtime, and then 4 times at night. Then that won't be so hard and long for you. And then, you know, figure out what else you're going to do. If you want to do your tapping session, now I really believe it. If you do the tapping session for 30 days, you'll feel some difference. And, you know, that's really good because it actually helps get it's kind of like an acupuncture thing. And I don't know where it came from, but, you know, if you follow Brad Yates and go back to the guy who started the tapping thing a long time ago, that's pretty much where it came from. And I can't remember the guy's name right now, but I know it's a pretty popular thing that a lot of people do that are in the know and knows what's going on. Okay, so I'm going to kind of end this video here. Make sure you got your statement. You got your self-confidence statement. But I also have another one that I say at night. And this one here is from Napoleon Hill. He says say it at night. So I have that one recorded also. And it says, I got to change the words in here, but it's basically by the 21st day of November. You pick a time, whatever you want. But I say this November because it's the same time I got in my definite major purpose. So by the 21st day, which remember is my birthday, of November of 2021, I will have in my possession, whatever the amount of money is, $144,000 in monthly residual income, which will come to me in various amounts from time to time during the interim. In exchange for this money, whatever it is you're going to do, I will give the most efficient service of which I am capable, rendering the fullest possible quality and the best possible quantity of service and capacity of what? What are you going to do? Because in order for you to get the money, you got to do something in order to get it. So I'm doing YouTube marketing. I'm doing paper tech, credit card processing. I don't know what it is you're going to do, but you got to figure out what that is. I believe I will have this money in my possession. My faith is so strong that I can now see this money before my eyes. I can touch it with my hands. It is now waiting transferred to me at the time and in the proportion that I deliver the service I intend to render and return for it. I'm awaiting a plan by which to accumulate this money, and I'll follow that plan when it is received. So this one here is supposed to be said right in when you get into bed with your eyes closed, and you got to memorize this, and you have to say that one. That one only says to say it once. But I have it in my infinite looper. So I say all 3 of these, you know, my definite major purpose, my self-confidence formula, and this one that I need to say at night. So I got all 3 of these that I say, and it's in my infinite looper, so I hear it over and over and over again. So here's the website again, guys, infinite looper, you know, easily made. And then you pick the video you want. Even if you want to get one of those binary beats ones, then you put it in here and search it. It'll come up, and then you just start playing, and that thing will keep looping and looping and looping. And then plug it up to your speakers that you get and listen to them in your bed, or at least get some headphone speakers where you can hear it, and this thing will loop forever all night until you wake up and turn it off. So, you know, it'll be a little you're going to take a little hard to, it don't take that long to get used to it because You know, some people sleep with the TV on. They go sleep with that. It's the same thing. Ain't no different. Hey, but listen, hey, smash that channel. This is AJ, your online coach, coming at you at nighttime and showing you some things that I do at night. And, you know, I'll make another video and we'll keep going till we get to the 90 days to see the results, guys. Come along, follow along. Join me in our journey, and I'll talk to you guys later. Ciao.